Well, today we are continuing with Winter Weather Awareness Week, and today we're going to be talking a bit about wind chill, frostbite, and hyperthermia, ways to prevent it, and looking out for the signs of it. After yesterday, we talked about preparing your car for the winter storm, and the day before that, we talked about preparing your home for the winter storm. So in the winter season, when we're dealing with extreme cold, we usually actually get extreme cold related alerts. In fact, our lowest tier is a cold weather advisory, and the map will usually be highlighted in a light blue color for all those locations that are under the alert. And what happens to prompt this alert is we need to have wind chills that are ranging between -10 and -19 degrees, where you can actually get frostbite within 20 to 30 minutes, and these conditions lasting for at least 3 hours. A step above that would be an extreme cold warning, where we're going to be looking at this map here highlighted in this darker blue color. Wind chill values between -20 and -25, frostbite between 10 and 20 minutes, these two things lasting about 3 hours in time. Now, in terms of explaining what wind chill means, we're always thinking of, oftentimes in the wintertime we hear, oh, it's 20 degrees, but it feels like 5 degrees. And we're like, well, how does that work? So usually, we are losing heat as we are standing outside, but we have a little bit of a layer of that heat that kind of lingers around our bodies when there is no wind. So if it's 20 degrees, it will feel like 20. Of course, it's still cold, but that's thanks to this insulating layer that's right around your body as you're losing heat. But if we have a breeze, that breeze will push away that insulating air of warm air, and so we are going to start to lose heat quicker in our bodies, bringing our body temperature down quicker. So a 20-degree day with a 20-mile-per-hour wind, it'll actually feel like 4 degrees. And there's actually a formula and a chart that we can use to calculate the wind chill. So in fact, as we take a look right now at this particular wind chill chart, for example, if we have a temperature that is, say, 20 degrees and we have a wind that's 25 miles per hour, we're looking at a feels like temperature of 3 degrees. Now, in terms of experiencing hyperthermia, which is something that you can get by being exposed to the extreme cold for extended periods of time, your body temperature is starting to lower and you're going to be exhibiting some symptoms, including confusion, excessive shivering, difficulty speaking even, sleepiness, and also some stiff muscles. And something important to know if you are experiencing symptoms of hyperthermia is you can't rapidly warm up. You have to gradually warm yourself up. Now, in terms of staying protected in the heat, or I should say in the cold, we want to make sure we're dressing in layers. And the best way to keep your hands warm is actually wearing mittens, so that way the other fingers can actually warm each other up. And then also making sure that they have a tight grip all around your wrist, too, so that no cold air gets let in. Of course, wearing a hat, you want to keep your head and your ears warm, and staying dry as well and out of the wind. Limit your time outdoors if it is extremely cold and breezy. So, of course, we are going to continue to be preparing and brushing up on knowledge of the winter season for this week ahead of the winter weather. Of course, we're not expecting any winter weather anytime soon, of course.